Blessings and welcome. This is Lightstar. And again, we are talking about our sacred keys, acceleration system, key number 7, which is all about understanding soul contracts, karma, and reincarnation. These are some big, heavy topics and expansive topics. So we're going to tackle some really important things about the soul. Okay, so all about soul contracts. What is a soul contract? Why would you have one? Why would you sign on the dotted line, as we say sometimes jokingly? But the contracts that we have here on the earth plane, there is a residual similarity in what we do when we're in making contracts up in the soul level. So we're going to look at what that means. And what are some of the decisions that you perhaps have made ahead of time, and what you've contracted, and how that all works, and how it falls into play with karmic ties that you may have with certain people that you know right now and people that you may not even know. That also comes into reincarnation and perhaps working off the karma and why we would come back, and some of the reasons that we come back. We're also going to address and look at walk-in souls who have contracted something very specific, and this is a very huge thing right now on our planet, as we're seeing a lot of walk-ins coming in. And so we'll look at that. We'll look at why the soul may have contracted that. So if you're a walk-in, you'll get some information about that process and maybe lessen some of the confusion that's going on about how to integrate yourself, as well as if you're involved with a person who is a walk-in, or know someone or close relations with them, and you want to understand this whole thing better. Okay, it can be very confusing, and it's a really big soul contract. So we'll talk about that. We'll also look at ways to identify, again, if you're in a karmic relationship, and we'll look at ways to look at those from the higher perspectives, first of all, and from those realms of when you have created this decision, why you have created this decision, and perhaps some solutions that can help you to ease through this with a lot more grace and ease. We don't want you kicking and screaming through this process. So we'll look at all of these things. So if you don't understand what soul contracts are, or you want to learn more about karma and reincarnation and what that's all about, then this key is for you. And if you're actually having difficulty in tying your karma and what you're supposed to be learning here, let's get that figured out so you don't have to keep coming back over and over and over and doing the same lessons. It's like the Ferris wheel that never ends, right? So we want to kind of get you off the Ferris wheel and moving on to the next thing. So we'll be reviewing all of these things about soul contracts and about their purposes, and insights into some of your past life and recall, and trying to hold some of these old wounds in place enough to where you can start to release and start to do some healing work on yourself. So there's many different ways, and I'll be going through some different techniques that you can use to get in touch with this. So this key also has a very special bonus, which you can look at in the description. Will also help you to further along the integration process. So check that out in the description. And if you have any questions, you can go to my lightstarcreations.com website and send me a message if you have any further questions, or you want to check out some of the other keys that are available, or some of the package deals as well. So that's a wrap for this one. Sending you lots of love from the higher realms as usual, and blessings of love and light to all. I'll see you soon. Bye now.